Could we, guys, could we fish Kylina out of the pond, please? That dead skunk in aisle 3. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the Wee Hours here, back with some more of Planet Zoo here in Dave's Awesome Zoo, where I'm having a look at my little house of horrors here, where we put snakes and frogs and whatnot, and wanting to make a few changes based on what came in on the comments. And as always, I can't stress this enough, please keep the comments coming in. I am winging this, and thankfully you guys are really dumbing it down for me too, which is very, very important when you're talking to me, using simple monosyllabic phrases that will get me through Planet Zoo. The first thing that I wanted to do that I actually thought of on my own, surprisingly enough, is get rid of the doors. Because again, this is physics optional game. This has nothing to do with physics, so I don't really need the doors per se. They're not keeping the heat in, and they're not keeping anyone in or out. So I thought we could just get rid of them so I can actually see what's going on in there. That's a little more pleasant. Oh, it just absolutely looks like a serial killer's dream in there. You are not supposed to be behind the fence. Now, what I did want to see that did come in comments is if I can lower all of this so the floor makes more sense, because the floor is just making me nuts right now. So I'm gonna... Well, I can always undo, but let me pause it for just a sec. So if I go into this and I get the whole shenanigans there, okay, I want to edit this and I want to take the whole thing, okay, all of it, and I want to move it up or down, like, no, all of it, the whole thing, please. I want to move all of this, move the whole thing. Can we do that like down, like this? Does that make slightly more sense if we do it? Now see see how I feel about that. Exit all of that, make it all go away. I said everybody go away. Okay, let me look at it again, turn the game back on. Okay, so we've kind of killed the path on one of those, I think. Yeah, I think we wrecked the path on that. So you guys can get in here. You're still kind of wading through the floor, aren't you? It's not really making as much sense as I would like it to. I'm going to give that one more shot. And just pause that, and then I'm just gonna take the floor out, is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna just take the floor out, because the floor is the thing that's annoying me. So the floor is what needs to go. So bring all of this. Oh, now see there's people in there. Now I'm just gonna mess with everything, aren't I? Okay. How do I fix this? Do I just go ahead and take the floor out? No, you know what? Undo. Okay, so now we're back to normal. And now I know this is, as the Geek Cupboard would say, a bit of a faff, but the floor is really bugging me. It's really just making me absolutely nuts that they're kind of floating through the floor there. No, not that bit, that bit. Everything is, now the wheel is floating. Now the wheel, no, not the fence, not the fence. Oh, Lord, now I'm going to have to take the roof off. Hang on. Okay, better in the sense that nobody is floating or wading through concrete anymore. It's not ideal. It's not exactly what I want this to be. I might... Yeah, no, we're done. Thank you. We're done. Thank you. We're done now. It's not ideal. It's not really what I want, and raising it up and down, this just seems to be more trouble than it's worth, because I'm obviously critically destroying things and doing things horribly wrong. What if... Can I do like sort of a fakey floor? Like this. Alright, we're going to say that's kind of vaguely like a floor. Sort of a little tiny bit. Is that better? Okay, it's not worse. It's not worse. I can kind of begin to cope with that, actually. That is making much more sense. Again, not my perfect ideal. I'm sure I will... Well, I was going to say greatly improve at building in the future, but I think that's overly optimistic. I think what we really should say is I will make gradual and slight improvements to building as we go along, but not today. Today, this just sort of works. Also, again, comments, thank you. I found out you told me where the education things is for these things. So they're out here. All right, so the exhibit education board, not the regular board. Why aren't you snapping? I thought you guys loved snapping. No, don't snap like that. That was very silly. Why you guys love snapping? Why aren't you snapping? I like it when you snap. Move yourself like that. What if we put one there and then go away? And then what can I do with this nonsense? It just looks like a trash can. Can I do things? Yeah, there we go. I need to tell people about the common death adder. It's very, very important that I tell everyone I can about the common death adder. People throwing money in here? $18.82 to see a death adder. I think you can do better, people. Let's get a couple more of those, actually. Let's duplicate that. Let's maybe put one, right about here-ish. And then another one sort of there-ish. Okay, but not death adders. Let's do the other things that we're doing over here. So the boa constrictor, and this one can be the frogs, the American bullfrog. Okay, you are slightly more educated on the American bullfrog now, sitting between two tanks of snakes. These bullfrogs have got to be terrified right now. Look at him sitting up on a lily pad there, quivering, just trembling, knowing that he's between death adders and a boa constrictor. Now, that guy threw a few coins in there. Yeah, we're up to 65.74 on this now. I'd love to see, like, a giant one of these. I think that may tax my building abilities right now. Oh, a facility's broken down. What is it? Oh, it's one of the vending machines. That's fine. Can we get a mechanic over there, please? I was told in comments the vending machines are great if a little prone to breaking down, so don't rely on those too much. They do go down fairly quickly. Now, another thing that came up in comments that I'm very, very excited about, and I'd completely forgotten about. Sand kitties. So let's just prepare in advance, shall we? The rest of this episode is going to be about 50% of me playing Planet Zoo and about 50% of me screaming, "Sand kitties! Sand kitties!" Because they're adorable. Oh my god, they're the best things in the world. I can't believe I forgot about sand kitties. We're having so many sand kitties. Okay, let's be smart. Let's read your little Zoopedia thing here. Oh my god, this is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. I will cover my house in sand to get a sand kitty. Oh, this is Felis Margarita. It's even got a cool name. It just sounds so relaxed. Felis Margarita. Like it's a cat just sipping a margarita on the beach. Oh my god, you're so adorable. Let's read your stuff. What do you like here? 1 to 2. Okay, so not many of them. 1 male and 1 female. Alrighty, fine. Female bachelor group could be 1 to 3. So I could get like 3 females in there. No dominance, okay, but all mature offspring become outsiders, so if they do start breeding, we're going to have to get some of them out of there, and they're shy. Of course they are. They're sand kitties. They're adorable. They're so cute. So all right, we're going to need some privacy for these guys. I'll do the best I can, but frankly, I want to watch you at all times, so I'm not surprised you're shy. It's a little creepy, I know. Actually, go back to that. Go back to Sand Kitties, please. Let's read more about you. I should probably be reasonably smart. Let me guess, you probably want to live in sand. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, you want to live in sand. Your name is, in fact, Sand Kitty. You want to live in the desert. And I bet you want it to be pretty warm, don't you? I bet I'm going to have to put more than a few heaters in this thing. Do you get along with anyone? No, not at all. Of course not. You're a sand kitty. You need to be alone. Actually, the temperature range is not that bad. You could go down to 37. That's very, very cold for a kitty, which you go up to 109. Neat. Okay, so not quite as horrible as I thought on the whole, maintaining temperature nonsense. Now, what I could do is this will be a great natural privacy spot for these guys. I did get many comments telling me how I can use, some comments telling me how I can use regular walls as barriers, but I don't remember what they said, and I'm not really looking at my comment section. So we'll come back to that at some other point. Show me barriers. Now, I have not researched one-way glass, right? I have not done that. We're still working on researching that. Yeah, there's the null one where I can just define any perimeter, and I think that's how I do the things with using regular walls. But again, let's not do advanced class right now. So I'm going to assume Sand Kitties, being a kitty, can climb virtually anything, so corrugated might work. I mean, obviously a lot of this is going to be glass. How about gabion? Oh, that's climbable. That's no good. The red brick is not. How about the wood logs? Definitely climbable. Kitty's going to get right up on that. Okay, let's just start with some regular things, and then we'll kind of flesh it out as we go along. So this side will... Oh, no, don't do that. And by the way, why don't we be a little bit taller? Because we are talking about kitties. They can jump wicked high. Okay, so let's bring... This will obviously be sort of, air quotes, open to the public over here. But let's bring this end in like this, and then you can actually go back to a straight wall there, Chief. There to there, and then bring me back to a curved wall, if you could. I don't know, I could look at how much space they need, but that seems like a lot of work now, doesn't it? No, 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 no. That was terrible. Bring that back. Bring that back. Let's go to there and there and there. Okay, no, go back to straight. I liked you better when you were like that. There, sort of to, yeah, that actually works. And then let's just get this to come right back here. Maybe give them a little tiny bit more room as we're going. There we go. Okay, now I don't actually want all of that to be glass, so this bit definitely. How about this bit? We start making this into my nice red brick that I like. I like the red brick. And obviously, this whole thing is basically going to be all sand, hence the name Sand Kitty. We could probably make this a little bit bigger. We're going nuts with the sand here. There we go. All the sand lives with the Sand Kitties. I'll check out what they specifically need when I get them in here, like I always do. But I'm going to guess it's mostly sand. Maybe some rock, who knows, just for a little variety. It could be a little bit of rock. I also want to see if I can make them sort of maybe a small miniature cave for privacy purposes, of course. Actually, I don't really know that I've got the room to do any kind of larger cave. Show me in Habitat what we could do for a really nice enclosed structure for these guys. Something somewhat on the smaller side, but also that is really tight. Like, oh, wow, okay, that is way, way, way bigger than I thought. That's better. That's better. Show me that. Yeah, I mean, it's a little much for 2 Sand Kitties. I mean, I wanted big, but maybe not that big. This might be a little better. Could we get something along these lines in here? I bet these guys are going to want tons of things to, like, crawl on and climb on and that kind of thing. I'm going to put this guy over here and see if they're into that kind of thing. And, oh, there we go. Oh, no, that's aquatic. I don't want aquatic. They're sand kitties, not water kitties. Those are totally different kinds of kitties. But you could go here and here. Hopefully they're into that sort of thing. Now, do I have anything for... Actually, I have lots of climbing things. Climbing natural trunk. Climbing platform. I had all sorts of climbing things. Oh, a climbing frame for large animals, though. For large animals. Small animals. Oh, the kitties are totally getting this. Kitties. All the climby things for kitties. Oh my god, it's a legit cat house. It's a legitimate cat house. Oh, come on. I've got to have that. Put that right there. I don't even care. Put that right there. Actually, speaking of which, do you have a I want a tag for you guys. There we go. Just sand cat stuff. And they're totally into those things. It's a legit cat house. It's just, you can get one of those at the pet store. All right, but give him, oh, yeah, a nice scratching tree. That sounds cool. Maybe one of those right there. I am spending so much money and affection on sand kitties. Natural branch, absolutely, you can have that. I should probably feed them. Feeding's good. Let's do feeding things. So it looks like all these guys are all set for that. Water bowl small. Sure. And I just want to confirm, you do work with sand kitties, right? Like, you're into sand kitties? Sand kitty? Sand kitty. Okay. How about a small water bottle? Oh, I never put a door on this thing. I should put a door on this thing. And then just like a food tray. Yeah, just a regular old... This could be maybe over here, so you don't have to eat in public. That sounds nice. Okay. And what other things can you show me here? First of all, heaters. I'm just going to guarantee that you guys want lots and lots of heat, so I'll put like... I don't know, maybe like 3 of them? Does that sound right? 3 of them over here? I haven't actually bought any sand kitties yet, but I'm totally going to. And we don't have any food enrichment for sand kitties, unfortunately. And I've already kind of covered the toys thing with the branches, but we'll get right into research. You don't even worry about how quickly we're getting into research on sand kitties. Climbable ramp, you say? Ooh, it's kind of fun. Show me that one. Show me it like that. And then bring it over here. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Bring that over here. Could we maybe sync that sort of like this? And then like that? Would that work? Would it? No, not quite like that. How about like that? No? How about like that? Maybe? Sink it well in and then I'll... No, that's not going to work. That was a very silly thing to do. How about if we did... Like, no. The guy's like playing the piano trying to play this game. No, I want you to come down. And then... But then over... Forget it. I've lost interest in this. I mean, I haven't. I'll come back to that at some point, but not today. That was just getting exceptionally fussy. So let's put a habitat gate right here. Now, where, important information here, where are we going to have the talk about sand kitties? Probably right here. Right here. We're going to have a big old talk about sand kitties. And everyone's going to go, oh my god, they're climbing in the little cat tree. Oh my god, that's so adorable. All right, so what did they say I could get away with? 1 male and 1 female, or potentially 3 females? I'm kind of 6 and 1, half dozen the other. Hakeem, you're in. And, sure, Haifa? Sure, you're in. Or actually, are any of you like, why do you have a little heart? What's your little heart thing? I don't know what that is. What does your heart thing mean? I don't know. You seem to be, I think, slightly more prestigious. So I'm going to get you. I don't know, maybe you won a prize or something. Who knows? And then go to the animal storage. And yeah, I'm still sitting on that turtle. Yeah, he can sit there in a box. And you are going to go right here. Okay, right there. No, we're done. No. Put them in. Oh, no, don't cancel the move. Don't do anything I just said. Just turn the game on. Just turn things on. We're going to get going here. Okay, now, while they're coming in, let's get some of the things here. So obviously I need to tell people a lot about... Oh, no, don't go up or down. That was terrible. I need to tell people a lot about sand kitties. So sand kitty board 1. And then we'll do another one way over here. I vaguely promise that when the sand kitties are actually here, I will take a look at them and see what their needs are. I'm just very, very excited because they have a legit cat tree, and it's going to be sand kitties, and they're going to be in a cat tree, and it's going to be adorable. And I think definitely over here is going to be where the talk is likely to be. So let's make sure we got that little speaker there. And while I'm looking, I just happen to notice that, you know, a little bit of this is not quite taken care of. So let's get more of that like that. Thank you. Make sure we got all this. Oh, here they come. Everything go away. Here they come. Here they come. Here they come. Okay. Put down the sand kitty. Put him down. Put down the sand kitty. Sand kitties. Oh my god, that is the most adorable thing I've ever seen. Okay, Hakeem already has a disease. That's fine. I know. I'm supposed to put them in quarantine before they get here. Look how cute he is in the sunset. Oh my god. I can't with that. Hakeem, no, don't worry, Hakeem. Somebody's going to come and take care of you. They're climbing on the thing. They're kind of glitching out a little bit, but he's going to climb up the thing. Oh my god, he's climbing up the thing. And he got put in a box and taken to the vet. Sorry about that one, Hakeem. You're going to climb up the thing. Climb up the thing. Climb up the thing. Climb up the thing. I told you 50% of the rest of this... he's sitting on the thing. 50% of the rest of this video is going to be freaking out about sand kitties. Many guests think tickets are underpriced. I agree. We have sand kitties now. You're 100% correct. They are underpriced. I will deal with that momentarily. However, I really should be putting down some donation boxes here, because I'm going to tell you right now, people are going to want to put in a lot of money for sand kitties. People will be emptying their wallets for this. I would. I'd actually just drop my wallet in. I wouldn't even bother. It's like, yeah, here's my wallet. Here, have it. This is the best thing ever. Look, see, emptying her wallet. Oh, you were just checking your phone. Facility having negative impact on guests. That's probably the power generator or the water treatment thing. Again, another thank you to Comments for letting me know that as we research better power, like solar and wind, it will not have a negative effect on the guests. They will, in fact, not mind looking at solar power or wind power. However, it doesn't work as well. So we might have to put more of them up, but it doesn't have a negative effect. Wait, I'm seeing I missed a little spot over there, didn't I? I will momentarily, I swear, I promise, because I'm so excited about sand kitties, I will momentarily check their needs and see how we're looking in here. Oh, Hakeem's back. Hakeem, how are you feeling? You feeling better? How are you doing? Okay, so let's address enrichment. Everything else looks pretty good right now. Food enrichment, yes, we don't actually have any right now. We haven't learned anything, but look at that toy enrichment. 82% toy enrichment. I'm going to tell you right now, my own cat is not getting 82% toy enrichment. Actually, that's 100% not true. He has an entire basket of toys. He's like 104% toy enrichment. Are you going to play with the other sand kitty? No, you're just blowing him off. All right, do we have any vet research? We got mechanic research. Well, let's get that going. So mechanic research, what did we do? We did staff facilities. Okay, I'll check that out in time. Let's get back to barriers, because that is where, and where do we go down here? Ah, there's the one-way glass. Okay, there's the one-way glass right there. That's the thing that we're looking for. Okay. So who was on whatever it was? Not yet. Not power. We're going to keep working on that. So Mohammed, could you get back on barriers, please? Because I do want to get down to that one-way glass. That will make the animals a lot happier. I should level these guys up. I haven't leveled up any of my mechanics. And then also it looks like we did some vet research too. So yes, the water treatment facility is terrible. Wow, we did a lot of stuff. Okay, cool. Right, so first things first, kitty research. Obviously. Let's get off boa constrictors right now. They're fine. Where are the kitties? Where's my sand? Oh, how cute is that? Oh my god. Chris, you're very smart. I need you to start researching kitties right away. I know, Chris, that's basically a dream job. Basically, your job is to give things to kitties until He's stretching! Give things to kitties until you figure out what they like, and then tell me about it. I know, it's like a wicked dream job, man. Now, let's make our other animals here kind of happy. So we did some things for you. Can we get this, the box a little bit nicer? Okay, so when I was editing the last one and I saw that I was, going through the giant murder bugs, I didn't notice it while I was doing it, but I noticed when I was editing it that as I checked these off, one of them had an impact and then the other two had no impact. So I don't know if it's a diminishing return thing or you want to put in one but not the other. So if I do this, that's 60%. But if I do this, it's still 60% and still 60%. If I take this off and put this on, it's still 60%. Okay, so we need other enrichment levels. Putting all three things on does nothing at all for me. That's fine. That kind of makes a degree of sense. That's actually a fair mechanic. I see what I'm doing there. I'm kind of prettying it up with one thing, but that, putting all three things in doesn't make the boa constrictor any happier. We will broadly try to work on more of that later. Did we learn anything about bullfrogs? Not yet. Okay, how about the death adders? Death adders? Did we do anything with? Yes. So large rock A, B, or C. I'm feeling C. Let's do large rock C. Okay, we're starting to get those guys a little bit happier. Daryl, the raccoon, is about to mature, and your problem is just the water treatment plant. Okay, let me get back to sand kitties because I've neglected them for far too long. Is there anything else you guys need? Okay, so again, just the food enrichment is what it's looking like right now. Your habitat is 98%. That's great. Welfare good. Are we feeding you guys? Could we get some food here, please, for the sand kitties? In fact, you know what? I'm going to take that one step further. I'm actually going to hire another keeper just to make sure we are constantly on this. Mechanic research is complete. What did we do there? Oh, more barriers. Okay, great. Keep going. No, keep going, Mohammed. Keep going. You're into that. And and let's do what I said I was going to do there, which is start leveling up the mechanics. Let's get those guys going a little bit better. Probably wouldn't be the worst idea to have another mechanic. 2 of them are on research. So another, and you know what, another security guard. The money is coming in. We're not making money. So another mechanic, another keeper, and another security guard. Okay, mechanic, and get out of that. Keeper, actually security. I wanted more security. And keeper. Okay, another keeper, please. I think, let me work on getting, no, stop all of that nonsense. I'm going to get the whole talking area thing up there and then hire another educator. I mean, I'm going to do that after I watch the sand kitties for a while. Oh my god, look, he's like stalking something. He's wicked into something right now. Oh, he's interested. He is very, very interested in something right now. Okay, he's lost interest. Look, I've had cats for a long time. You can tell when they lose interest. Vaguely interested and totally bored, probably going off for a nap. Yep, that's pretty much a cat's full day right there. Where's the other one? Oh, there he is. He's over by the trees checking people out. Okay, you are shy, so don't go over there if you're not comfortable. Yeah, you're kind of... Oh, you pooped. Right, I won't watch that. Oh no, Kylina! My constant struggle! You're about to die of old age. Oh, my god, you actually literally died in front of my face. Well, you died swimming. That's a good way to go, honestly. Kylina, you were a constant nuisance, but that doesn't mean I wished harm upon you. Could we, guys, could we fish Kylina out of the pond, please? That dead skunk in aisle 3. Oh, I never actually turned the boards on. Whoops. Oh my god, that is so adorable. Sand kitty. And... Mechanic research is complete. I'll get to that in a sec. I'm working on sand kitties, not to be interrupted. And this thing is going to talk about, you guessed it, sand kitties. Okay, sand kitty there. Scenery rating is garbage, but we'll kind of pick on that. In fact, you know what? Just while I happen to be looking at that tiny, tiny little corner, how about we just did something simple there, like, a couple of these, and show me that. Not terrible. Put 3 of those in there, maybe a bigger one? Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can live with that. And then put a smaller one, right there. Vet research is complete. Is it sand kitties? Because that's all I'm interested in. No, it's death adders. Okay, cool. Death adders are cool. I'm not lying about that. But keep hammering on the kitty thing. Okay, maximum kitty exposure. What should I be doing after that? Apart from diseases, I know. We haven't done no research in that. We're out of skunks, aren't we? Kylina was the last skunk. Okay, I'll look at buying some more skunks. Apart from that, wow, we've nailed this giant centipede. Okay, hang on. Hold that thought. Let me go over to giant centipede, because I may as well make them as happy as I humanly can. So you were kind of over here in this weird little building that I made. Okay, so your layout. Yeah, we can get all... Okay, I don't need all of this. Don't worry about that. So you can also have a long, wide trunk and a medium rock pile. Does that make you like... Yeah, you're 100% now. You're 100%. Now, someone was saying in comments, I can if I got a male and a female, I can auto sell them off, basically, and make some money. I'm going to look at doing that down the road. Oh my god, the sand kitties are doing things that adult sand kitties do in the privacy of their own desert. Yeah, they sure are. Yep, they sure are. There was some sniffing going on right there. Okay, we won't watch that. Instead, let's get back to the whole setting up the talking area thing. I want to have many talks about sand kitties. So how about we did 2 things right here. I know I could put more up there, but this is what we're putting up there. And while I'm here, why don't we have some nice music while we're doing this? What is that? Oh, that is the exhibit. Where are the speakers? Yeah, an ambiance speaker. Could I maybe put that right up here? Okay, show me that. And what says sand kitty? Desert at night. Perfect. Done. Perfect. I don't care that it cost me $10. I don't care. Oh, look at everyone checking out the adorable picture. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You could not walk past that. It's a Felis margarita. Sounds like the coolest kitty on the planet. And it is. So I'm gonna vaguely, I know, I can already hear comments slamming their head against the wall. I'm gonna try, what is that, brick? A mud wall. Show me mud wall. What does that look like? Show me a bigger mud wall. Okay, that's not bad. I'm gonna try to vaguely enclose this. So when people are here and it's raining, they're not like, oh my god, I don't want to sit out in the rain no matter how exciting a sand kitty is. So do that, and then spin this around. I'm going to kind of freeform this a little bit. Let's go spin. Okay. Actually, you should probably turn the snapping on, man. You're better when it snaps. Position? No, I don't want position snap. Okay. Do I want... I don't know what I want. There are so many things. Maybe position snap rotation? Does that sound right? No. Okay. Well, you know what? Do that anyway. That doesn't look quite centered, though. I don't remember. Which thing do I snap or unsnap or check or... start with nothing checked. No. Okay. How about align to surface? No, but you did that, which was weird. Okay, that does not do what I wanted to do. How about position snap rotation? Everybody loves that one. Nope. Okay. How about I turn all 3 of you on? No. Weird. Well, at bare minimum, you're going to have to be more centered than that, aren't you? It's too many things to check or uncheck. This is the problem here. Too many things to check or uncheck. So I'm just going to do... Multiple animals have low welfare. That better not be sand kitties. Better not. I will fire everyone in this building. Well, it's not really a building. We're kind of outside. But I will fire all of you if there's any problem with the sand kitties. In the meantime, I'm kind of vaguely ignoring that message because I'm kind of doing a thing here. Okay, not terrible. Now, what is the problem? Multiple animals. Who? The sand kitty? Oh, the tortoise. Well, of course. Why wouldn't it be the tortoise? Why wouldn't it be the tortoise? What is your problem now? Social, there's probably too many of you. Okay, have any of you grown up? Because I will sell you off so damn hard. Okay, as usual in Planet Zoo, let's just stop everything we're doing and deal with the tortoises. Okay, let's just grind to a halt, as they do. Is it just because you want everyone moving as slowly as you are? I got to get rid of some of these guys. There's way too many tortoises. I get it. I understand. Even the capybaras are sick of them. Yeah, way too many tortoises. I can't get rid of them, though, because they're, like, too young. I could just store them, right? Well, then what do I do with them? Then I'm sitting on boxes and boxes of tortoises. That doesn't solve my problem. Now they're just stuck in storage. Okay, Emma's about to have offspring. That's cool. Apparently I did a thing. What did I do? I have bred animals. Yes, I do that. Well, I actually don't really have any hand in that. But the animals do. They're into that. So I got to get rid. Okay, everybody's getting boxed up right now. Okay, everybody. If you're a tortoise and I can't sell you or give you away for magic leaf points, I'm just going to have to box you up. What am I going to do with you after that? Don't know. Don't know. You tell me. How long do you want to stay in a box? Okay, are you a tortoise? I can't even tell. You might be a rock. I have no idea. Box all of these guys up. Okay, everything that's moving slowly is getting boxed up. That should deal with many tortoise issues. I don't know, there's way more over here. It's like finding cockroaches. Just get one of you and you. Did I already get you? I already got you, apparently. Okay. While I'm in pause mode, because again, tortoises. Thanks, guys. I should probably grab a couple more skunks. How's this enclosure doing, actually? What do I have for animals? I've got beavers, and I have a number of beavers. Super. I have the raccoons, and I have a number of raccoons. I should probably start contraceptorizing these guys, right? Yeah, let's start doing that. We don't need quite that many raccoons, do we? You know what? I'm going to hold off on skunks, because there's a few animals in there. I don't want them starting to whine about too many animals. How are the camels these days? Looking good, guys. Looking good. Now, you're not fully grown yet, so I don't have to worry too much about you guys fighting, the two males fighting. Although you would like some more food enrichment. Okay, let me see what I can vaguely do about that. So get rid of the sand cat thing. Show me food enrichment. Okay, feeding stations and water stations. I don't really got a lot, guys. Maybe something in here. Are you guys... no, the food enrichment. You guys like things, right? Do you like the large barrel feeder? Are you into that? Dromedary camel, you're into that. Okay, you can have one of those. And actually, just show me that thing. Oh, that's about all you like, actually. That's about all you like. We could have another one of these grazing ball feeders. I'm pretty sure I put one of these in, but just in case I didn't, you can have another one. All right, are we all done? Because I'm lacking in Sand Kitty right now. Okay, that's a lot less tortoises around there. That is a lot less tortoises. Now, let me get back to this thing. Can I make this look even vaguely sensible? And the answer is probably not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Show me roofs. Show me just like a regular roof, please. An ash. Yeah, that might work. Why do you look like that? What possessed you to look like that? Give me a flat roof. Does that look like I want that? Game? Does it look like I want that? Does that even look vaguely sensible to you? Because it doesn't to me. I'll tell you that right now. Now, are you gonna? Yeah, you're gonna start snapping now. You're slightly off. No. Oh, good, it's snowing. Was it August? Yep, sure is. Okay, let's try that again, but, like, better. How do I want you, mud wall. I want you. Okay, that was a start. Not what I want, but it's a start. What I want is for you to snap to there. How about, okay, let's just try everything off. No, okay, you don't want to snap to anything. Right, how about a line to surface? No, that's terrible. Why would you think I wanted that? I know. I can feel you at home just banging your heads against the wall. And I'm telling you, there's too many things. There's too many things for me to click. It's making me... Well, you see what it's making me. First of all, you can see my time that has been taken away from Sand Kitties. Okay? This is time I am losing from sand kitties. What I will do is make this a different color, because that's how I could do that. All right, so... No, not random rotate. Why would you think I wanted random rotation? What? What is your problem? Can't find research centers. I will work on it. Okay, I will work on it. However, in the meantime, we've done research. Is it sand kitties? It's in there. Yeah, it's in the mix. Okay, death adders, raccoons, sand kitties. Wow, these guys are cranking on this. Okay, yeah, just keep doing that. Just keep working on what you're working on there. That's fine. And then we did mechanic research, too. Is that more barriers? No, it's power, though. Okay, good. I will come back to that when I vaguely try and finish this. By the way, while we're doing that, why don't we actually link this up so we can do a talk on things, particularly sand kitties. So get that, and then link that to that, and confirm that. Now, when do you think we're doing this talk? March? Yeah, sure, it'll... You know what? It's probably going to take me that long to finish this construction. Nope. I've tried everything. Well, that's not true. I've tried many things. It just ain't working. And it's making me nuts. Nothing wants to snap anywhere where I want it to go, and I don't want to freehand it. So we're off that now. What if I just did something generic? Just like a huge building around it. What if we just kept this nice and simple? Show me something big like this. Not big enough. Show me something... That's smaller, Dave. Show me something bigger. Ah, now we're getting somewhere. What if we just... Okay, that's too much. That's a little too much, isn't it? That's a little too much, Dave. That's way more space. I could do... Oh, wow. I could do like an amphitheater, though, in there. All right. They're going to hate this because it's not pretty enough. But you know what? I will actually... I think I'm going to make a couple more of these. Let's put one there. All right. You know what? That's enough. Let's do 3. Okay, so 3, I need you to talk about sand kitties at all times. In March, apparently. And then... I really wanted to pretty this up with buildings, but I'm failing miserably more than I usually do. I know. You're like, Dave, you suck at this. I know I do. I get it. What is widget speed control? Do I want that? What if I want that more? No, that made it very silly now, didn't it? Now, it's just going to have to be trees. That's it. I can't with that thing. It's just going to have to be trees. You're going to have to sit under a tree and listen to a talk about kitties. Actually, those are really nice trees. Those are actually very, very nice trees. Let's do 2 trees like that. And then maybe something like that. Actually, I don't hate that. I wanted to put something around it, but it's just not cutting it. Somehow, just today, it took me several attempts, but that came together all right. Like, I managed to get that to do what I wanted it to do, but this thing over here, no, ain't happening. Okay, how about some autumn leaves around those trees, actually? That would be really, really nice. And then I'm going to vaguely look at the concept of power and getting solar instead of the generator, because people won't hate that as much. Also, let's put up a couple of benches around here, too. That actually leave room for a path to go off that way. Don't want to lose that space. And then what else is around here? Actually, not much. Not much. That'd be a sweet spot for a couple more vending machines. I want to draw... Wow, people are buying umbrellas. Yeah, I gotta get another one of those info kiosks up right after I just check in on the sand kitty, because he's gonna have a little drink of water. He's having a little drink of water. Oh my god. I can't. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that info kiosk, I could throw one of those in right here. It'd be a great spot for these. Put the, do I want to get adventurous and just do the basic one? He says so optimistically after he just completely fumbled trying to get anything at all around that little stadium thing. Oh, one of my Babiruses is about to die. Oh, no. I'll edit you later, actually. I'll probably come back to that one next time. Oh, my Babirusa died. What did I do here? I did food profits. Yay. Oh, my Galang. Oh, he died in the sprinkler. Oh, I don't know if that's dignified or not, but it's really funny looking. Oh, Galang. Oh, that's too bad. I liked my Babirusa. How many Babirusas do I have left in here? Because did I shave one of you off? Yeah, I only got one Babirusa. Really, just one Babirusa. That's no good. I need more than one of you. I'll see if I can... What... Yeah, just that guy. Show me. No, that's water. Okay, there we go. Gasang. Okay. Oh, you were my other male. Oh, no, I've still got 2. There we go. There's 2 right there. Yep, you're Galang's mom. So, you know, creepy and weird, but now I can get even more Babirusa. I said I was going to do it next time, but I'm just going to see if I can work with something. See, why don't you? Okay. What? How about position snap? Do you like that one? No. Does that look right to you? Get those to go away. What I've obviously done is I've undone something that worked before. Don't rand. Okay, turn everything off. Turn everything off. Okay, so this is really a boring question for the comments. What did I do so critically wrong here? Here's what I want. I want this wall to snap to that wall. How about a line to surface? Do you want that one? Okay, that was... Sure, you know what? That's fine. Wait. What do we mean dangerous animal has escaped? Sand kitty is not a dangerous animal. Okay, you're mistaken about that. Sand kitty is... No. Sand kitty's just going for a walk. Sand kitty's just going for a walk. Okay? Yes, emergency... No, I will absolutely pay $1,000 to box that cat up. No, Sand kitty's not dangerous. He was just going for a little walk. That's all. Just going for a little walk. How'd you get out, kid? You probably jumped from one of the trees, didn't you? But that's exactly how you got out. I have to raise the walls a little bit. That's probably going to come up again in the future, isn't it? Alright, we'll have to... And it interrupted the talk on sand kitties, which is ironic. Can't believe they considered a sand kitty to be a dangerous animal. High amounts of litter, that I can cope with. Okay. Alright, cool. Nothing that I'm building is happening correctly. Nothing. There's just... nothing that I'm doing is working. Like, I just... No. Which one of these things... You see my level of frustration here. Because it worked before. That's what's annoying me. That's what... I did this. And it sucks, but it worked. It actually snapped where I wanted it to snap. You still... No. No, okay. Again, we are editing you, correct? We want to... I want to select your group. And I'd like to edit you a little bit if we could. Okay, one more time. Okay, that's terrible. Yeah, game, I don't know why you think I'd want this. Why do you think that I want this? What I want you to do... Okay, better. Are you going to make me, like, move this myself and then you'll start snapping? Is that how we're going to play this game? Is that what we're going to do, you and me? No, because now you're not snapping at all. Okay, I'm done with you. I will politely wait for comments on that one. I must have undone something. Because it worked here. I undid something, and then now I don't know which thing to click. Okay, facilities having a negative impact. Just show me what the power thing looks like. So, power. Okay. Where is wind turbine? All right. Huh. Yeah, it's not that big. You're right, it's not that big. But it's not small. It's not small. I can work with this. So I might be able to, like, okay, that's coming off the main building, so I don't need to sweat that. But here, I think we could definitely do a wind turbine and then just get rid of the other thing. The Who's what's it? The diesel generator, whatever it is I'm using there. So if I did that, say, I don't know, like that. Put that down. Okay. Could I then get rid of the... No, I don't want to edit anything. I just want to look at this. Can I get rid of this? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. Okay. Do we have a critical power failure? We do not seem to. And actually, what I'd like to do is move this, because that's in a very, very silly location. So could we get this to live... Oh, why are you snapping now? Why are you snapping now? Oh, now you're all about the snapping. Now we're snapping all the time now. All right, fine. Put it over there. Just put it over there. Okay, that's fine. Do you need a path? I feel like you need a path. Do you need, like, there? Yeah, there you go. You did need a path. Could I just get that to go like that? Thank you. No, that's all fine. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, what have we learned today? We've learned I've totally bungled something in building that used to work before, and I did this. It's dumb, but I did it. Animal is not in his humidity range. Really? Huh. Why? You should be. Oh, your exhibit sucks. What is your problem? It's humidity. Okay. What's your target? Oh, is it too humid? Oh, okay. Well, we can back that off a little bit. There we go. 52%. You should be good with that, kid. You should be good with that. Yeah, it's coming down. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's coming down. Oh, sorry. No, 60. You want 60. So you want to be like there. Okay. That's going to come up. Don't worry. We'll get that up there. While I'm here, actually, would you like another... Oh, we still haven't done bullfrogs, eh? Okay, we'll work on bullfrogs next. But, oh, we haven't done that one either. Well, what did we do around here? We did... no, not that. This. There we go. Okay, so you could have that. All right, now you're up to 80%. Death Adder's wicked happy. You're not allowed to go through that fence. So back to what have we learned? Sand kitties are the best thing ever. Okay, oh, great. The animal protesters are here. Of course they are. They occasionally escape. Sometimes. That happens. And they're accused of being dangerous, which they are not. They're delightful creatures. This one has earned $252 for sand kitties. We've learned that I've critically bungled something in building. That is just not making the thing snap to where I want to go. And then I'm going to start banging my head against a wall very, very soon. Wind turbines I can start putting everywhere and just getting rid of the diesel generators instead. The water treatment thing will still make people sad, but maybe there's an upgrade to that in the future too. Apart from that, I don't think I've learned very much at all. The money is there. I've spent a lot of money today. I just spent 2K on that wind turbine. Oh, Nalia the Sandcat is about to mate. We won't watch that. So we will call it there on Planet Zoo for today. As always, and I can't stress this enough, do please keep those comments coming in. Because apparently, I've lost the ability to build anything. I had it, and then I lost it. But I think we can all agree we have sand kitties, and that's all we really need to know about this game. Guys, I will see some more Planet Zoo again next time. Please keep the comments coming in. Let me know what you're thinking of this. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up. No end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. You know what, kids? I'm the camp counselor who's going to teach you the truth. All right? None of this mamby-pamby kumbaya nonsense. All right? We're learning the truth here. The truth is death and disappointment and theft. Basically, I did the theft. Everything else is on you. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. So once again, the fish are on fire, and you're on fire. Isabella is in fact on fire. The YouTube Awards ceremony for the best YouTubers of the time. I think this may be a mild exaggeration. I look like I'm paralyzed with fear and or hunger up on stage there.